Hey, welcome back to Zielonka, episode 26. It's January, and we've got a lot of field prep to do, ready for spring when we're going to sow our potatoes in March, amongst other things. So here on field 56 we had the sunflowers. We mulched that field. I'm going to put potatoes on there next year. So we need to cultivate it. So we've got here the new extra big class, along with the Bednar power harrow. I'm just going to get the helper to get going on there, and on here on field 49 I think we had carrots. We need to get this subsoiled so that we can put sunflowers on. Obviously with the root crops they need ploughing, but with sunflowers you use a planter, not a seeder. So subsoiling is the order of the day for field 49. So again, we'll just get a helper going on here, and then we are going to start off with this task. We purchased field 72 so that we can connect it to field 76. We need to join them together so that we can subsoil field 76 when we subsoil the fields next to it. But we're also going to have to do some liming. So I want to plough them first, and then we can do the liming after we've ploughed the field. So let's rotate. We'll do 3 lots on each end, and then we can just go from end to end. Okay, here we go. Last one. Right, if I lift that up, and then if we go to the map, and then come down to here, there we go. If I get rid of ploughing, you can see 77 in the middle of 77 and 73 needs liming. So we can lime that at the same time we lime the bit in between 72 and 76. Right, so I'm going to work on this while the helpers work on those other fields, because it's going to take quite a bit of time to cultivate field 56. Let's see if I can... I'm a bit too far over. Right, let's be brave and hope we get a nice straight line. Yes. There we go. Right, so I'm going to work on this, and then I'm going to come back to you guys in a little while. Hey guys, welcome back. I went and finished field 49 on my own after I had done the ploughing over here. You'll also notice from the money in the top hand corner that I've also sold some produce. Once I did the ploughing, I quickly went up to the food preserves factory, had put all the pallets that were there on a low loader and sold them off, and then when that was done I came back and subsoiled the remainder of field 49. So now all there is left to be done is for me to subsoil this field, and than the 2 fields next to it. So that's what I intend to do next. The other helper hasn't quite finished field 56 because there's a diagonal bit towards the other edge that's quite acute. So the helpers, as many of you will know, tend to stop on their own because they don't pick up the edge of the field because it's so far behind them. So I have to go over and check on that from time to time. But so that's what I'm working on at the moment. When I get to the end, there's one other thing I want to do. So I don't normally say that. The field that we've joined on here I bought without crops on it. But field 88, I'm going to buy that. Right, so now I've got a core group of fields right next to the farm, some big ones, then I've got these which are across the road, again big. These ones, you pay for all of this land as well as the fields, so at this point I'm not that concerned about buying those yet. But that's a nice little block. Maybe I'll buy 32 and 34 in the spring. I haven't yet decided, but yes, that. Well, actually, now I've bought it. You know what I should do? I know we're not doing precision farming, so we don't need to do that. If we were doing precision farming, we would need to buy the sensing. Right, so there we are. That's the new larger farmland that we now have. I'm going to carry on doing this field while the helper finishes field 56. I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Welcome back, guys. We're just finishing off subsoiling fields 73 and 77. I've raved quite a bit about this subsoiler and the animations in here that came with the premium expansion. I really like it. However, it's taken me a lot of time to subsoil with a 3 metre wide subsoiler. So I think I'm probably going to upgrade this for next time round. It's taken me quite a lot of time to sit here going up and down and up and down. It's cool. It's different to anything we've had before because it's got the extra the discs on the back there, which aren't on the other subsoilers. You know, again, look at that animation. It's brilliant. But I'm going to go bigger for next winter for sure. So we are now done. Lift and fold. Even the fold is nice as well. So I'm going to clean that up and then I'm going to sell that back straight away. And then we'll buy a bigger subsoiler next time round. We've got £900,000. We've got enough money. Now, what we're going to do next is where we've bought field 88. That was ploughed before it was limed. We did the ploughing as a contract. So this is the last field of ours which needs cultivating. On here we're going to plant sunflowers, and as I've said before, you can't direct drill sunflowers onto a ploughed field, so I'm now going to go across this with a harrow, and then it will be ready for us to do sunflowers. And then after that, the last thing that needs doing this winter is liming, I think. Oh, and I will do fertilising for the root crops. Well, for all of them, I like fertilising before we plant anything. But that doesn't have to be done today. I would like to have everything in the same state by the end of the day today. So this is what I'm going to get on with. I'll come back to you guys later. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we're just finishing off this field 88. Just before I turned round, I've set up the other tractors so they're good to go with our next couple of activities. We're going to sell our crisps. We're going to sell the subsoiler, just like I said, and I've purchased some lime so we can then load up the lime spreader and then go and do the liming. So I just want to finish this field first. We're nearly there. It still doesn't look right, you know, it doesn't feel having a tiny little thing on the back of a tractor like this, but it is 8 metres wide and it does the job nicely. I just do need to look to see if there's something that's going to do it quicker, because this is only goes at 7 miles an hour. So I need to see if there's a cultivator that will go at a quicker rate. Right. Turn that off, fold it up. Let's take it back to the yard and then we can give it a wash and do any maintenance. That is required. Right, we can do that later. Right, if we now jump out here, we can repaint the cultivator and then we can sell it. Right, and the other task will sell the potato chips. Oh, hang on. They're going to go into this sell point, not the other one. Right. Start overloading. Okay, fantastic. Right. 167,000 from selling our potato chips. That's the last of our potato chips. We're not going to get any more. I've already used up all of the potatoes. That's why I've made a point of saying we need to do a lot more potatoes next time. Right, so this guy is a medium-sized tractor. We need to put an extra weight on the front because this lime is going to weigh a lot. Okay. And we now need to empty the fertiliser out of there. So if we now do unload, I'm going to get this little bit of lime over here that was left over from last time. and the last of this odd bag here. Right. And now I need to do this. And I think while that's filling up, we can look to see where we need to go and do liming. So 77 and the little gap, field 48, 27. So I might go off and do field 27 first, and then I'll go over to do the other bits. So let's fill up the last little bit. Right. Close the cover. Oh, close the cover. Right, I'm going to go and do field 27, and then I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Right, welcome back, guys. We're just finishing off the liming. We're here on field 48. I've just done one spreader full. I am hoping I can do the whole field in one more go, but it's going to be close. 1, 2, yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to have to do another run. Yeah, look, I've got a little bit on the end. Never mind. So I've done all the other fields. In fact, you could probably see in the distance where I did the middle bit of the two that were joined. I just went across the middle. So everything else is limed. I just need to finish off field 48 and then we're done. Looks like am I going to have enough to get to the other side? I said it would be close if we were going to... Yeah, look how close. Wow. Frustrating. Although it does look, to be honest, like I could have moved over a little bit. Never mind. So, I need to go back, fill up the spreader, and then just finish off this field. It's 3:30 in the afternoon in January, so it's going to get dark soon. So, excuse me, sorry, so sorry. I think that is us done for this episode. Oh, I need to clean the tractor there and the harrow. Looks like I've bought slightly too much lime. I thought I was going to need a little bit more. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little bit left over again. So I'm going to get on and do the last little bit of field 48. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Take care.